Hello folks, welcome back. Hey, it is again one of those super late nights. Look, I need to go to sleep, but I can't go to sleep right now. So I thought I'd play for maybe an hour or so, just before I hit the rack and, go play the COG game where I just kind of sit myself into a grind and let the corporation spin me around. That'll be basically within a few hours. It is right now technically 1 o'clock, I believe, 1 in the morning, 1 a.m. And I should be going to sleep, but it is what it is. But here we are, Enslaved. Now, I have seen some people stream this already, and there have been achievements and all that stuff. I have actually played this game, and I have actually finished this game, but I have not completed all the achievements. Now, because I have played this on normal difficulty, I believe, but I do really want to try to get those achievements, so I'm thinking maybe we just try playing through the easy difficulty, if there is an easy setting, because I believe there is one achievement where if you finish the game on hard, you get an achievement, but I don't know, that's just one achievement. There are several achievements that it's super difficult because they're timed. Like, there are 2 different bosses you have to beat within 35 seconds. There's this one challenge where you're supposed to beat like an AI competitor to the top of the hill or something like that. Very difficult. But one of the real reasons, okay, not just the achievement itself, but one of the real big reasons why I'm starting this game, even though I have already finished it, is because I have been just absolutely been blown away by how great some of these original Xbox games, just like my last stream with Time Splitters, or the 360 game, the Mao, how the Xbox SUS is natively upgrading the resolution and the frame rate and the loading time of these games to like twice what it was before. Now, I have played this game on Xbox One. It did not look great, alright? I'm thinking, okay, I've already played this, I know what it looked like on Xbox One. I want to see if native upscaling on the Xbox SUS is across the board, is applying to every old games. Every old original Xbox One game, Xbox 360 games, is it doing to all of my old collections? If that is the case, if that truly is the case, then I really am interested in going back and revisiting some of these games, because even when it was played on the console system that it was meant to be, like the 360, the Xbox original one, it never was that great, like frame wise, the resolution wise, if it was locked on 30, here it looks like the frame is bumped up to the 60s. And this is done natively. This is done right on the GPU, probably through the Ryzen GPU that's that's inside these Xboxes. and using whatever Ryzen software that they're utilizing to not only emulate these games, but upscaling these games. And because I am so impressed, I really wanted to kind of sort of check out some of these older games, just to see if it's applying this upscaling to all the games, all the old school games. But so yeah, one, I'm here for the achievements. Number two, I wanted to see how good it looks. All right, here we go. Let's play for about an hour or so before I hit the rack. All right. We don't want to continue the journey. We want to go. Now, I have noticed that with the Xbox One, the Xbox SUS, with the Xbox SUS, I have noticed that the volume was coming in like super low for some reason, and this was the exact setting I had before on the Xbox One, and the game came in perfectly fine. My voice as well as the game audio came in perfectly fine, but now with this new settings where I am not going through the Twitch app. You know, you have to first start up the Twitch app and then indicate that you're going live. Now Xbox has it, you can do it right on the menu system. And I have noticed that it's just not very, it doesn't configure the audio correctly for some reason. So I did bump up the audio. Unfortunately, I don't have any viewers, so I don't get any feedback saying, hey, your audio is low, or your volume is low, or your commentary is coming in low, or whatever it is. I know there are some. I'm not sure if I downloaded anything. I'm afraid if I go into this, it'll open up another menu that cuts out the stream feed. So we're gonna go do a new journey, and yeah, we're gonna go easy, because I do want to get some of those achievements if we can, because there are one achievement that says don't die, don't get hit in one of the levels, and don't die in one of the levels. So we'll see.
Welcome to Slave Ship 909 en route to Pyramid. You have been assessed, and any injuries sustained during your capture have been designated as non-life-threatening. Remaining journey time is estimated at 16 hours.
If you are experiencing severe nausea or need to relieve yourself, make use of the grate
Positioned beneath your feet.
At Pyramid, a new life awaits you.
Free from the random hazards of the wild. Compliance will be rewarded with
safety and sustenance. Non-compliance will be rewarded with pain.
warning. Temperature critical. Structural integrity 30%.
Alert. Alert.
Hull range.
Wow. Okay. The graphics does look really good. When I play this on Xbox One, so A is kind of sort of like crawl, roll, and I can't right now do anything with any of the buttons. So if I stand still, I can jump. And again, I have pretty much forgotten all the buttons. You know, here's something I don't understand. How is it that he cannot punch through the door when these pods were in station, but the moment the pod comes off station, he can punch through the door? I mean, these are prisoner pods, wouldn't you think, right? So if they're prisoner pods, regardless if they have electricity or not, don't you think the doors would remain locked, where he can still not be able to punch through? Yeah, the story isn't great in this game. The logic in this game is not great. And also, how did one person go to a console and basically destroy the whole ship from within? I mean, does somebody actually put like a button on the keyboard that says self-destruct? No authentication required? So stupid. I don't know what's going on. So dumb. Well, anyways, the graphics look amazing. I remember playing this Xbox One version. This is an Xbox 360 game. I played it on Xbox One, and I remember not seeing the fidelity that I'm seeing now. The graphic sharpness, when it first starts out, the game looked way washed out. It was like, there was lens flaring just everywhere. It looks like just glitter light show going on. I have no idea what was happening, and it wasn't sharp as this. It looks great. Right now, it might not look like an Xbox. I think this is a passable Xbox One game, in my opinion. This is a passable Xbox One game, but for an Xbox sus, probably not. But definitely, you would not have seen this sort of clarity and this sort of sharpness on an Xbox 360. It's amazing. And unfortunately, because I am streaming at 720p right now with a lower bitrate, I'm sure you guys won't be able to see what I'm seeing right now. Just like in the game Maw, I kept saying about how clear and how sharp everything looks, but when I review the footage for my stream, I've noticed that there were, you know, frame drops, and I've noticed that there was some jagginess and all that stuff. Look, you guys just gonna either have to take my word for it, or get yourself your own Xbox sus and just compare. If you have a digital collection as you know, wide as mine, then you should have pretty old games that you can kind of sort of test out. But here we go. Enough talking, man. Enough talking. People die. Yes.
Alert! Prisoner loose in carriage 9. Prisoner loose in
Affirmative, Slave 949. Combat mechs activating.
I can't breathe.
Wow, it was just standing there, and all of a sudden, somehow the screen exploding kills somebody. Can you imagine that? Why do they not look like guards? They actually look like prisoners itself. Look, another console. Maybe there's self-destruct number 2. Because this is a slow burn. Very slow burn. Now, if you guys don't know, this is basically a game about, this is basically a modern Western take on the Asian Monkey King. That little sash that's behind him is supposed to represent his tail, but this guy is a gorilla, man. Good lord, he's hunched over. I mean, all he does is fucking back. Like, he works his back to, like, he worked his back so much, he is hunched over. He's got so much freaking gorilla muscle in the back. Crazy. I wonder if I can actually fall. No, I'm standing at the ledge and I can't.
Alert. Hull breach. Alert. Hull breach.
Yeah, it won't let me jump. Like, I'm at the edge right now and it won't let me jump. What if I stand right there? No, he jumps forward. So, yeah, it won't let you fall down at the bottom. So clearly, everything here is all scripted. You seriously cannot die. So it is what it is. I'm basically, there is no skill involved.
Where are you going? Let's get off this thing.
Yeah, I'm basically button mashing. So yeah, there's no skill involved right now. I'm not doing anything. I can't even move the camera right now. I'm stuck. Well, I can move the camera now. That's weird. I could only move it and it springs back. I could only move it side to side and it just kind of sort of springs back. I can't do a 360.
E-graded slaves report to escape pods.
Escape pods?
Slaves rated B and below
Now you're talking.
await further commands.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's basically a modern take on the Asian Monkey King story. And it's... I don't know if some of you guys have heard about the ending on this thing. It's atrocious. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. But it's all... This game is all about the action itself, you know. The platforming puzzles, the speed runs, the combat, and the combat is all right. It's not bad. It's like it's like the fighting style is basically like Arkham Asylum. So you can be surrounded by mobs, and you can jump from one mob to the other, you know, doing backflips and twisting attacks and all that stuff, and you know, high kicks and low kicks, that stuff. And then he eventually gets a polearm or one of those post sticks that the Monkey King is known for, and he uses that as his primary weapon. But yeah, I mean, that's just basically the summary of the story.
I can't fight this thing. Gotta get my weapons back.
I think there's a bit of a glitter right there, indicating where you're supposed to go. Why am I not able to jump on top of the box? Okay. I know there's a path there. Oh, there's another pole.
The great slaves waiting commands.
Where's my stuff? What? The stuff. Where's my gear? Stuff you took away from me.
I can't talk to you, it's against the rules. Item storage in the lower hall.
Slave 6B58 is assisting escaping prisoner. Level 1 infraction. Command. Terminate slave 6B58.
Please!
Termination complete.
Yeah.
Escape pod 8 launched. 7 pods remaining.
Wow. I hate how this camera, it keeps popping back like this. First, if I move the stick, it's slow to move right or to the left, but yet it snaps right back. Wow, you know, and it's also, it's very disorienting to do this. I mean, it's,
Okay. Let's deal with that mech.
yeah, it's so disorienting when they lock your camera in like this. It's like you're being observed by a security camera, and this security camera it's just so weird. Isn't it weird also that you know, I know he's a bulky guy, but those bar distance between each bars made him enough, it gave him more than enough room for him to squeeze right in. There was no way. You know, he should have been struggling to reach into something because, seriously, there was plenty of room to squeeze through. Yeah, for some reason, I can't, like, there's no logic to this. Why can't I just jump over the fucking, this railing thing? You know? Why do I have to go all the way around?
Here we go. Come on.
Shield will automatically block bullets for a limited time. Okay. I think that was pretty much about it for combat. So, X, and then power attack with the Y. And I think there was a couple of other combinations you can do, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it though.
Combat mechs. You said not active.
Yeah, right now it's scripted. I cannot run for some reason. He's just walking slowly.
Activating combat mech.
Come on!
Ooh, the camera is so bad right now.
Escape pod 7 launched. 6
Yeah, the
pods remaining.
I am struggling to get the camera in the right position for the fight. It felt like I was just all over the place, man.
Oh no, you gotta be kidding me!
Hold X for stun charge. Well, there are a couple of moves. I'm trying to do the evade, but it's not. I guess it's not like a back step or back slide type of evade. Yeah, the evade just won't do it. There's no snappy backslide or back steps. I guess you're just moving in that direction. Here's block, sweep. X and A is a sweep. There's no stamina. Heavy attack. And then stun charge. Okay. There's the block. Block. The moment you activate block, you freeze in place.
You mother...
Now, I actually don't know if Andy Serkis is actually voicing this character. I'm not too sure, but it does sound like him. Well, I just took a hit, so I don't know if that matters or not, but... Wow. You know, when I jumped from that position to this position, it changed its camera view, and all of a sudden, my moving forward turned into moving backwards. That was not good.
Launched. Warning. One pod remaining.
One pod remaining.
One
Shit.
pod remaining.
Oh, come on. Come on, you idiot. Move it.
Warning.
Come on.
Impact in 20 seconds. Warning.
Oh, God, my head feels like it's ripped open.
It's the headband.
What?
The slave headband. The one I fit on you.
You put this on me.
Let me explain.
Get this thing off, or I'm gonna rip your head off.
No.
No? You think I'm screwing with you?
Yes! Command, stop! It works. Command, move away from me!
Oh! What the hell are you doing?
I hacked a slave headband, so it could be activated by my voice commands. Activation triggers a systemic pain response. It's what controls the slaves.
I'm gonna kill you.
You can't. If my heart stops beating, for any reason, the headband will discharge a lethal dose. If I die, you die.
Oh. Why?
I need your help. I come from a wind farmer community. It's about 300 miles from here. I'll never make it on my own. If slavers don't get me, mechs will. That's the deal. Get me back to my home and you can go back to yours.
Looks like I don't have a choice.
Neither of us do. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's go.
Command, stay with me.
Command, stay with me. Man, you know, when he landed on something, I guess these are... I thought he, like, landed on a slab of stone, but I'm not sure if these are stone. Maybe they are stone, but they don't look like stone. They look like old mattresses. You know, I have forgotten. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't recall, but this was supposed to be old New York. This is planet Earth. You know, I like I said before, there's really no logic within this game. Like, how did that aircraft even fly? It basically looked like a junk plane, and yet it tilted on its side, lost its wing, and somehow it righted itself. I have no idea how that was even possible. It's like, I don't think it actually even needed wings to fly.
The stuff I can see.
I've hacked the headband to give you visual feedback. It's patched into your shield system and my biometrics.
And your voice? It's like it's inside my goddamn head.
It is. We have a continuous audio link now.
Great.
Could you imagine playing the game like this the whole time? But wow, when I played this game, this fuzziness looked absolutely atrocious. It made the game look just hideous. Hideous is what I could say. But right now with this, you know, like double glare, you know, double exposure kind of look, it actually looks really good. I mean, look, if you're staring at this, it does kind of induce a little bit of a dizziness. but wow, there is clarity. It's like if you took a really clear picture and took another clear picture and just kind of sort of moved it around. It looks really good, sharp. All those double visions look sharp. And I don't remember seeing this playing on the Xbox One. It looked absolutely hideous. Hideous. Dude, I don't know what is going on with his hands. I mean, they look like fucking two balloons. I mean, seriously, they look like two red balloons. They don't even look like fingers. They just look like balloons with... If you saw like an inflated work glove, you know, one of those nitrite gloves or rubber gloves, that's what it looks like. They just look like inflated rubber gloves.
You got pretty beat up when we landed. Shall we keep going?
Who are all these people?
Who cares?
This must have been some kind of gathering point.
Is this the way out?
Huh. That's pretty cool. The fact that it actually zooms in like that, regardless of how far she's away, that's pretty cool. And also this item thing. With this item thing, I'm kind of sort of weirded out. You just see a glow and then you just walk over it and then I guess you're picking it up, but there's no action to actually pick things up, or there's no indicated action that you're picking anything up. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm allowed to be here. I thought there would be like treasure or some secrets or something. But it looks like I just went all the way around. Like, I just went in a circle. Was there no secrets at all? I mean, okay, I'm a little curious. So, I swear these are mattresses, not stone slabs. It looks like there was some sort of a sheltering, right? And people somehow carried around mattresses and put it there. It's like there was a collection of mattresses. I don't know, man. But I don't think I was wrong when I assumed that they were mattresses. But yeah, I don't understand why I'm allowed to be up here and allowed to climb and all that stuff. Because when we picked up the health, it glowed, right? I didn't press any buttons. It just glowed, indicating that that was what it was. It was a health pack. So I'm assuming, man, it's been a while apparently since I last played. I'm assuming that all items will glow, and indicates what it is. Like if it's a health or ammo or energies or whatever it is, or experience. Those birds, they're just kind of sort of like flapping stationary. It's weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I can't go up. I could only go down. So yeah, there is no, I guess there was nothing. I don't understand why they allow you to do this. I don't understand why they allow you to go back here. Was there something back here? Was there a secret? I mean, I don't get it. Wow, though. Wow, the graphic fidelity, the graphic improvements. I know that the Xbox 360 could not have done this. Look at how sharp that metal looks like. The ring actually has a defining, you know, clarity. It's amazing. Yeah, there's these weird invisible walls that for some reason will prevent you from going to certain areas. So anywhere that's allowable, that means, well, obviously it's pre-made, it's allowable. You know, you have to wonder, 1,000 years from now, when all these monuments break down and nature starts taking over, will it actually look like this? Will things still be standing at all? Would there be even a dome that's actual exists? Or will everything just have crumbled away? A big pile of, you know, concrete and rubble. Now, I do have to say that the camera does feel like it's a bit too sensitive. And the worst part about it is the worst part about it is I think I've got it really, really low. I don't think you can go any further. It's so weird.
I think this must be a drawbridge.
Must be to keep mechs out.
There are some controls here. The other side is blocked. Can you get around and clear it? Be careful.
Voice down. You can be close.
What are we gonna do?
Not make too much noise.
Oh.
Shit. Ah! Keep out of the way. Let me deal with this.
You know, when I had him at a stun, I didn't know if he was actually stun, and when I try to do a charge attack like this, I didn't think I had enough time, but I did. Apparently I had just enough time for him to not be able to recover fast enough where I can actually execute that that move. So that was pretty cool.
We could get out through here. Can you move this?
So yeah, you see there is, I think all items are meant to glow like that. So if there was a secret on top of that ledge, I did not see anything like this. So I wonder, when they're blocking, when these mechs and everything else is blocking, my light attack and my heavy attack won't go through. But I'm assuming my charge attack will go through, and then I can do the sweep. I'm not sure if the sweep will go through. Or break their guard. I don't know why the camera keeps doing that. It just keeps spinning around for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not even touching it. It just... It's one thing to track something, like track my movements, but then the camera will... What is that? What's that beeping noise? Anyways, I gotta obviously experiment with that. For a brief moment, I was trying to see if I can capture a footage, you know, record something or take a picture using the Xbox controller, you know, capture function, but it doesn't seem to allow you to. So it seems like if you're streaming, you can't take snapshots or record anything. And from your side, from your perspective, it just looks like I'm not doing anything. So if I press the button for screen capture, it just pops up, says, for this, start a game. So it doesn't even look, the capture doesn't seem to realize I'm actually in a game right now. Because I'm streaming, it doesn't see that I'm actually playing a game. That is weird. That is very weird. She jumps weird. Yeah, that animation, how she jumps from the top to bottom, it looked like she was just, I don't know, it just looked weird.
Do you think you could tell me what the plan is?
To get you home as fast as possible so that you can take this thing off my head and I can break your neck.
I meant...
Yeah, I know what you meant. See that smoke over there? That's where the slave ship came down. First thing we're gonna do is head for that. Hoping my ride survived the crash.
What's your ride?
It's the only way I know how to cover 300 miles. 2 wheels and an engine.
Look at this place. There must have been thousands of people living here.
More.
Tens of thousands?
Maybe.
It's so sad. Wonder what happened to them all.
Wait, don't they actually live on this planet? I mean, are you saying they're so far, they live so far away from here that they have never been here? Like, never ever been here? So they, what, do they live in a desert or something? Like they have never seen remains of old relics or old cities? I mean, you would think that vast majority of planet Earth would have remnants of this. Old bridges. I mean, for some reason, the flags are still flying. They're tattered, but the flags are still flying? How the hell... How the hell is it possible for the flag still be there? The clarity is absolutely gorgeous. The fact that I could actually see... The fact that I could actually see what I'm looking at is amazing. Dude, I am gonna start playing through all of my old Xbox One, the original, the OG Xbox, as well as the Xbox 360 games I've been holding off on because, like Banjo-Kazooie I've mentioned, I've heard so many good things about that game, but the reason why I never played that game was because the Xbox 360 version that I try to play on Xbox One looked like total ass. The frame rate was terrible, and I kept thinking, this is an old game. Why is the frame rate so bad? Why is the clarity so bad? Even if they couldn't, you know, enhance the visuals like this, even if they couldn't enhance the visuals, at least they could bump up the frames so it doesn't frame chug. But for games like Banjo-Kazooie, it was terrible. It ran incredibly slow with the crappy ass visuals. But good lord, look at the enhancements on this thing. It is so sharp. It looks so good. And I keep saying it. And it's unfortunate that maybe from your for you guys on this other receiving end of the stream, you might not be seeing this gorgeous sharpness and clarity. But from where I'm sitting, from where I'm staring at the screen, it is gorgeous. It is so good. This could pass as an Xbox One game, as a modern Xbox One, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla level clarity. It looks so good. Wow. Well, I'm gonna call it here. I know this was a short session. I wasn't really planning on playing for very long. It's already going on 2 o'clock in the morning anyway, so let me just call it here, and we will definitely come back and see if we can play for a few hours with this game and hopefully get some of those achievements I've been trying to get. I'm also curious. Oh, there's no save function. You can restart from the last checkpoint, but there's no save function. So I wish the Xbox Sus series would have a function where you can save any point. Like if I go here, go to the main menu screen and just click on save game or something and just kind of sort of freeze where I'm at right now and just save this area where I'm playing. But what happens if I exit out and I guess I just, when I restart, I guess I'll just start from a checkpoint. There is no save option. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, thanks guys for coming back and revisiting back some of these old games. They look amazing. They play amazing. Very, very short loading time. I hope you are excited as I am about revisiting some of these old games again. I am super excited to do so. But thanks again for coming back. Hope to see you guys again next time. Later.